if Igbos get Biafran nation, they will still suffer seriously for these reasons. Joe Igbokwe slams Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu is now pursuing for the independence of Biafra. He claimed that the Nigerian government is to be blamed for the country. According to Joe Igbokwe, even if Biafra is actualized, they will still suffer for these reasons. Insecurity and terrorism minority tribes will suffer if Nigeria disintegrates. As Olusegun Obasanjo predicts, and I, Igbokwe, agree with him totally. Here are some of the consequences of Biafran separation from Nigeria. According to Joe Igbokwe, he said, 1. Lack of foreign investors. The foreign investors will find it difficult to invest in Biafra because its population is smaller than Nigerians. Nigeria is the magnificent country that it is now due to its large population. Nigeria is one of the top 5 African countries with the most foreign enterprises as a result of this. Due to its limited population, Biafra will struggle to attract foreign investors. Most international investors who have invested in Nigeria, on the other hand, will very certainly be prevented from doing so in Biafran land. Before investing, foreign investors are interested about a country's population. 2. He said Biafran will likely have a weak central government. If Biafran is awarded to all of the southern states, an internal rupture between the South-South and the Southeast may emerge over who controls the oil field. If Biafran president hails from the Southeast, maintaining complete control over oil earnings may prove tough. The government and the Niger Delta will clash when the South-South starts making judgments on how to allocate oil wealth. This might spark a new Biafran insurgency. South-South agitation for foundation of a new country from Biafra is likely. When one part owns a certain resource, a powerful government must be capable of regulating all of the country's resources. Thirdly, he said there will be hike in food prices. Food prices might increase if Biafra becomes a reality because most of the food consumed in the south is cultivated in the north. This is true, though most of these crops may still be grown in the south. The north has enormous grounds, which is why these food crops are economically produced. The oil region is in the south-south. Their crops are polluted and they have to rely on production from the southeast or north. Hunger and shortage in Biafra will come from rising food costs. Biafrans should examine this before attempting to split from Nigeria. He equally said on equal development within states and boundary disputes. There will be border problem with the north and west of Biafra if Biafra is successful. Invasion or civil war could result if such conflicts are not resolved. Biafra, on the other hand, will have to split the states and build new ones. Uneven growth with states could become a major concern during this phase, potentially resulting in a schism with the country. For instance, separating Anambra State into 2 states, one with Onitsha and Nnewi and the other with the remainder because of the revenue provided by Nnewi and Onitsha. The rest of Anambra State will not agree with this partition. 5. He said population explosion could hinder economic development. Because of the Igbos' capacity to live safely in the north, west, and other parts of the world, the south is not overcrowded. Many Igbo people living in other areas of the world may return home if Biafra becomes a reality, looking for greener pasture. The north and West will also migrate south, resulting in a potential population explosion. Onitsha, Port Harcourt, and Nnewi, among other popular towns, will be packed. These cities will grow out of control, resulting in sprawling slums. Look at who is talking. Who is that person that is talking? What is Joe Igbokwe saying? Does he really know what he's talking about? Let me quote Obi Ezekwesili. Obi Ezekwesili said that one of the reasons why Nigerian government is preventing Biafrans from gaining their independence is because they know quite all right that the moment Biafran is actualized, no doubt, in the next 5 years, Biafran is going to be one of the 5 best countries in the whole of Africa. Why did she say so? You see, before Biafra is set, or before Biafran said they are set to become a republic, they have already checked on themselves and they have put all that is required in place. Can you please tell me what Nigerian has that Biafran doesn't have at present, aside from population? And when you're talking about population, even the Biafrans make up the population here in Nigeria. Where in the whole of Nigeria that you will go, which states in the whole of Nigeria that you will go and you will not see a Biafran there? I've never seen. You understand? So when you're talking about development, Biafran has already achieved it. Biafrans has already attained it. Biafran already have it on ground before they started seeking for freedom. Do you understand? Before they started seeking for freedom, they didn't just embark on the journey. What are they looking for? What else are they looking for? Are we talking about a currency? Biafran currency is already in use in some African countries. Maybe you don't know. Do you understand? It's already in use. So what are you saying again? I think Joe Igbokwe is only trying to point out these things to put fear into the life of many. Unknown to him that many know so much about him. All these things he has just pointed out now are all opposite of what Biafrans have already achieved. Opposite, of which he knows that. You're talking about resources. You know very well that it is the resources of the Biafran land that is keeping Nigeria moving till this very hour. That Nigerian is what it is today, it is as a result of the resources, of the Biafrans. So automatically, once you take the resources away, then there is nothing left. There is nothing left for this country. You understand? There is nothing left for Nigeria. Okay? So let us just tell ourselves the truth. You're talking about food. When you're talking about food, there is enormous of it in the Biafran land. Saying that Biafran is an oil producing country, so the oil have polluted most of their land. When the going get tough, there will be a way, and also there will be a solution to it. Do you understand? And when you're talking about that Biafran doesn't have the crops or the fertile land to grow crops. Who told you that? There are enough land, more than enough, and that will even make even the northern regions to start begging to supply food to other regions. Do you understand? So let's just call that scrap and tell ourselves the truth. Do you understand? And that is just it. So my dear viewers, based on what Joe Igbokwe have just stated, which I know that he is just blabbing, because that is Joe Igbokwe for you. Okay? So please deem it fit to at least come in and air your own side of the opinion. Click on the red subscribe button as well as bell button to receive more.